For the people in Guyana, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, man, my name is Ryan Gozang, and we have Rasta Rocket Records. It's here in Dubai, in the Middle East. So I'm out of Kingston, but ended up working here to make the living, you know. So myself and my son started the company a few years back. He raps, and I am more into the reggae. And so far we've been doing okay. We've been releasing our stuff slowly. I'm more on the cultural style. He's more dealing with the rapping, but we both deal with the same kind of things. We talk about the society.
And I remember interviewing him a couple weeks ago, and his music is absolutely amazing. And he said he's got nothing on his dad, of course, who's more into reggae and dancehall music.
Well, I am into reggae, and I do like dancehall because I listen to a lot of dancehall, but I'm more into reggae. He is more reggae and rap influenced because, I guess as he told you, he's a Jamaican, but he was born in the US and he spent a lot of time here in Dubai. But he kind of knee-jerked me when he was about 15 to start up the studio, and he started rapping and stuff. So we just built the studio together, and that's where we are.
Yeah, that's absolutely great. So I know I listened to your song Scars, and I said it's really touching, given the state of things in our community, given the state of things in music, and of course in the Caribbean. What was your influence going into the writing session for this song?
A little history behind it. I did Kimani Marley came to Dubai in 2015, and the promoter approached me and asked me to open for him, which we did. The backing band was out of Amsterdam. So the leader for the backing band, which is Bun Riley, he's the producer for Scars. He approached me a few years later and said he liked the vibe. So he sent the rhythm. I listened to it. I had some stuff written before, and because of work, I was a little busy, so I put the stuff I had to Kwesi, my son, and told him, listen, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I have, and could you put some words to this for me? So I went off to work, came back a few days later, and he had something. So he did about 60% of the writing, 70% of the writing, and I did 30% of the writing. But we kind of had to change things because his flow is like a rapping flow, and I'm more into reggae. And I don't really use a lot of hooks and punchlines in my reggae. I kind of just tell the story, you know?
Yes. And of course, we're going to play the song in just a bit. But tell us how I really love your name, Rasta Rocket. What was the inspiration going on in getting your stage name? Because you got a really cool name, Ryan. So what was it? How did you get transitioned to, of course, Rasta Rocket?
Well, in 2006, I came to Dubai and was looking for a hobby, which I used to race motorcycles in Jamaica. So I went to the autodrome and met up with this guy from Scotland. He had a team for the older guy. And I'm not a young guy, as a matter of fact. I'm way up there, but age is just a number. And he said to me, you want to join my team? But it's not Fast and Furious. It's called Fat and Furious. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. And then after my first race, he said, your name is now Rasta Rocket. So that was through the motorcycle racing, but then it turned now into the music thing because I started growing my locks and all that a few years later.
Yeah, that's a really good story. We're going to play a Scar, so when I come back, Rasta Rocket, we're going to be talking a bit more what you got coming up, of course, and more about the song. This is Rasta Rocket with Scars.
Yeah. Rid me of these scars again, prisoners of war again. The future's looking dark again. Zion, yeah. Chanting from afar again. People still are a starve, my friend. We keep giving flame to the fire, to Zion. Know now what they want, so they become sheep. Counting on the youths, but they never try to lead. Say they want the truth, but they never try to read. Get money for the schools, they go use the private read. In a critical society, the youths they need inspiring. Them never want to hire me. Them always want to fire me. And that's the irony. Cause I'm waving on. Waving on. It's just a great slip on. I see the writing on the wall. Footprints in the sand. Yeah, the writing's on the wall. Footprints in the sand. Yeah, rid me of these scars again. Prisoners of war again. The future's looking dark again. To Zion, to Zion. Yeah, chanting from afar again. People still are starved, my friends. We keep feeding flames to the fire, to Zion. Yeah, got to keep my faith, got to feed my soul. One of these days I'll be reaping what I sow. Memories will fade, enemies will grow. Gotta keep your head up, my enemies, you know. Gotta keep my faith, gotta keep my soul. One of these days I'll be reaping what I sow. Memories will fade, enemies will grow. Gotta keep your head up, my enemies, you know. In a world of destruction and poverty, government hypocrisy, love is really what we need. Yeah, Jah know that's the prophecy. Broken dreams, broken funds. Hope to see the growth of sun. Open seas and ocean suns. Poetry with frozen punch. All the greens, roasted nuts. Local seeds and coconuts. Cocoa beans and granola. Rasta day I take over.
So that was Rasta Rocket with Scars.
Rasta day I take over.
Rasta, I absolutely love that song. And I must say big props to Kwesi, of course. I'm going to message him in a bit to tell him how much I appreciate his writing. But that's a really good song. You talked earlier about opening for Kimani Marley. How was that experience for you?
That was an awesome experience, man. It was actually from our first show, and it was about 5,000-6,000 people. He approached me, and I decided to stick to original. It was Bob Marley's birthday, so of course we did a tribute, and I got a little band together, which worked out. The drummer was a Jamaican, the bass player was from Trinidad, the guitarist was from the Philippines. My wife Antoinette was one of the backup singers. She has never performed, but I was running short on backup singers, so I had to say, listen, you have to do this. And also this lady from London, Stephanie, she was one of the backup singers. And what we did is Justin Homer, he's from Trinidad, he plays the steel pan. Because we were lacking a little bit of mid-range, I decided, you know what, we're going to use the steel pan in the reggae band. And it worked out really nice. You know,
it sounds like an awesome, a very...
minutes.
Yeah, it sounds really awesome.
15 minutes and we ended up doing 40 minutes. It was great.
I can imagine, because it sounded like a very diverse group of people, and of course, listening to your music right now, the sound must have been amazing. And of course, a tribute to Bob Marley. That's something to talk about. I'm really liking your sound. So, what else can we expect from Rasta Rocket come, the rest of 2020 and of course 2021?
Well, what's out there already is Rasta Rocket Records Collection. So that's on all the platforms. And you can hook up through rastarocketrecords.com YouTube, same Rasta Rocket, and on Instagram, Rasta Rocket 73. Now, for 2020, I have an EP coming out in a few months, and the same kind of theme. It's about the world is in a crisis. Those songs I wrote a few years back, but it just seems like the world is always in a crisis. So it will, whenever it drops, hopefully the world is not in a crisis.
Let's hope for the best.
There's a little poem kind of song I did also on that song called Windows. So we have a few songs coming out. You know about Kwesi Ray's album project on the rap side.
Yeah.
His thing is out, and we have some singles to drop also for 2020, 2021.
So just walk us through. So walk us through quickly Rasta Rocket Records. How many people are on this record label, aside from you and Kwesi?
It was me and Kwesi, but you know what? Right now, there's a gentleman called Jerome, known as Father Romy. He has 1 or 2 tracks out, and he came for some assistance, and while helping him, saying, you know what, you need to sign me. So he wants to come on board. So we are now recording a few songs for him, which Rasta Rocket Records. Some of the songs will come out on my label, and he's going to also put some songs out on a label from Jamaica. So
everything from Kwesi and everything from Rasta Rocket, and of course Jerome, we're going to hear on all the streaming platforms. Yeah, Father Romy, sorry. Father Romy, we're going to hear all the music on this different platform. If we head onto your Instagram page or your Facebook page, we're going to get all the information for these different singers.
All the information. Just link up, sign up, what do you call it? Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Follow. As soon as we get them, we put them out. We're going to start even the videos. They're not coming too, because of the budget with the videos are a little bit steep. So, but we're planning on putting out the lyrical content on YouTube and get the thing going. But we're looking forward to 2020. I'm excited. Father Romy has really come back in and put some fire underneath the pot, because we were kind of more chilling out, doing other stuff, and he came and said, "Listen, man, you guys have a good thing going. Let's keep it going." So he's on board now for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, so hopefully we can hear from Father Romy soon. I'm really excited for what you have to offer, and of course we only hope that the music keeps pushing and people keep listening, so we can hear so much more from you guys. We're gonna push you here in Guyana, of course, and of course I'm really hoping for you guys to go mainstream so we can pop on in any radio station or any dance and your music be playing, because I absolutely love your sound.
Yeah, man. Thanks very much. And before we go, I just want to thank Bon Riley from Jumanti Music for taking the risk with me with this song. This is my only song outside of Rasta Rocket. Everything else is inside Rasta Rocket, along with One Pop Studio in Jamaica. So I want to big up Rory from the One Pop Studio, Rory Baker. He's with Sly and Robbie. Sly and Robbie does a lot of the beats for me for the reggae side. I want to big them up, and say thanks to everyone. Thanks for helping, and thanks for the fans too. I know I have my fans that are very loyal. Not a lot of fans, but they're loyal fans. So I want to just say thank you very much,
Well, I hope you can build some here in Guyana, because we absolutely adore reggae and dancehall music, and we're looking forward to everything else that you have to offer. I'm going to continue pushing you here on 98.1. It was such a pleasure to have you here. Really good song. We're going to play it later on down in the show, but we hope you have a good rest of the day, and we can't wait for your rest of music.
Yeah, man, respect and thanks for the opportunity, Lorene. Big up 95.1 Guyana.
Yeah, take care.
Go, Rasta Rocket.
98.1 Hot FM.